Hello. I am known as the narrator. Thank you for being here. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius' private reflections show that real strength does not come from controlling everything around us, but from learning how to govern our own thoughts, actions, and character. In this video, we explore 5 lessons from Meditations, understanding how duty and inner discipline can help us stay steady in an unsteady world. Please enjoy.
Meditations by Marcus Aurelius is one of the most enduring works of Stoic philosophy. In it we find a man trying to govern himself. He reminds himself to be patient, disciplined, humble, useful, and steady in a world he cannot fully control. A powerful worldview. Here are 5 lessons from Meditations. Lesson 1. You do not control the world, but you are responsible for your response. One of the central lessons of Meditations is that much of life is outside our control. Other people will disappoint us, circumstances will change, plans will fail, and the world will not arrange itself around our preferences. Marcus does not pretend this is easy. Instead, he keeps returning to the idea that our real power lies in how we meet what happens. We may not choose every event, but we do participate in the judgment we make about it, the character we bring to it, and the action we take next. This is a disciplined refusal to waste the soul on things that were never ours to command. When something frustrates you, pause and focus only on the kind of person you want to be inside the moment, then on your next action. Lesson 2. The mind turns events into either suffering or wisdom. Marcus often reminds himself that events are not always as painful as the meanings we attach to them. A delay becomes disrespect. A criticism becomes humiliation. A setback becomes proof that life is against us. The Stoic practice is not to deny pain, but to examine the story the mind quickly builds around it. Marcus understood that perception is not neutral. It can either inflame our suffering or help us see more clearly. When we learn to question our first interpretation, we create space between the event and our reaction. That space is where wisdom begins. Lesson 3. A meaningful life is built through duty, not endless self-concern. Although Meditations is deeply inward, it is not self-absorbed. Marcus constantly reminds himself that he is part of a larger whole. For him, human beings are made for cooperation, service, and contribution. He does not seek peace by escaping other people. He seeks peace by doing his part without being ruled by ego or resentment. We do not become free by caring only about ourselves, and we become stronger when we start asking how we can serve what is good. Lesson 4. Remembering death can teach us how to live. Marcus returns again and again to mortality. When we remember that life is short, many things lose their false importance. Petty arguments, status games, resentment, comparison, and the need to be admired. Mortality cuts through illusion. It asks us whether we are spending our limited days on what is worthy of us. For Marcus, death is a teacher that helps us live with urgency, humility, and proportion. Ask yourself, if I remembered that this life is temporary, what would I stop taking so seriously? And what would I finally take more seriously? Mortality can make us gentler, braver, and more honest. Lesson 5. Inner peace comes from practicing character every day. The final lesson of Meditations is that wisdom is not a mood we wait for. It is a practice. Marcus had to remind himself of the same truths repeatedly, because knowing something once is not the same as living it. Patience, courage, humility, discipline, and kindness are not permanent achievements. They are daily choices made under pressure. Inner peace is not found by escaping difficulty, but by becoming the kind of person who can meet difficulty with steadiness. In the end, Meditations is not a book about becoming emotionless or untouched by life. It is a book about becoming less controlled by everything that happens around you. Marcus Aurelius shows us that power, success, and status do not protect anyone from fear, frustration, loss, or uncertainty. What matters is the inner work of meeting life with clarity, service, humility, and strength. His private notes have lasted for centuries because they speak to a problem that never disappears. How to remain steady in an unsteady world. The answer Marcus gives is simple, difficult, and timeless. Govern yourself, do what is yours to do, and meet each moment with as much wisdom as you can.
I hope you take these lessons to heart and that you find them useful. Please join us for more wisdom from classic books and other interesting lessons.